New Year at 3, a musical album featuring the works of 6 LGBTQ Plus composers is being released, and it's all self-funded by a local Tampa musician. ABC Action News reporter Robert Boyd shows us how the album has the potential to be groundbreaking.
Well, Taylor Irelan has been playing the flute since he was 11 years old, but it wasn't until recently that he started playing pieces that truly reflect his life and his community.
There is well-known composers, going back all the way to Tchaikovsky, Copland, that were openly identifiable as LGBTQ+, but they never wrote about it.
Taylor Irelan, founder of the Tampa Flute Studio, says it seemed like every marginalized group was telling their story through orchestral music, except for his.
I was just looking up, LGBTQ-specific albums, and there really weren't any, for any instrument, really.
So Taylor put out an open call asking composers from the LGBTQ community to not only submit scores, but music about their lives.
We were fortunate enough to get tons of submissions from around the world. We were really surprised with how many wonderful, amazing works we got.
All from the LGBTQ community?
All from the LGBTQ community.
6 of these composers ended up on the final album, named The Journey, consisting of flute and piano.
I really picked the ones where I felt like goosebumps. I felt like I've felt that before. I know a friend that's done that before, and I think—
You've lived it.
I've lived it, yes.
Taylor performs every score. There are no lyrics, but each one is accompanied by a description from the composer explaining what the piece is about.
Really highlight some lesser known composers, really get some of these stories out there that I think are so important.
All right, so Robert joins us now in studio. And Robert, I was seeing some of the font on that story there. Some of these composers, not from the United States, from overseas. Where are they from, and what has the reaction been so far on the album?
Well, Lauren, all over the world, we're talking 4 different countries, of course, including the United States, but also as far as South Africa and Hong Kong. And so far, the reaction's been great, especially from the actual composers, because a lot of them, they've been writing scores for decades, but they say this is the first time they've had the opportunity, they've actually been asked to write about themselves, write about their own life, their own experiences in living in the LGBTQ community. For it really is sort of a groundbreaking kind of album. And for our viewers out there, if you're interested in buying a copy or even just listening to the music, go to our website, abcactionnews.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert. Great story and beautiful music as well. Thank you so much.